Hey, peace family, what's going on? Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. Thanks for coming to the channel. If you don't know, I talk a lot about business credit, but mainly entrepreneurship, ways to make money online, and little bits of information that can maybe help you on your journey. So today I'm just continue with some business credit topics. I did a step-by-step ebook and everything on YouTube showing you how I got started and how you can work your way up to get some no PG cards. Right up there I put a link, but let's just get into it. So building a business credit profile, it consists of a few things, but some things you're actually going to need, because you know you're going to need your EIN, you're going to need a LLC or a corporation, an entity. By no means am I a CPA or accountant, a attorney, a lawyer, anything like that. So you know, CYA. Consult your attorney, consult your accountant, and cover your assets. All right. So you're gonna need a business address, you're gonna need a business phone, you're gonna need a business email. But like I said, I cover some of those things. So right now, today, we're just gonna cover business addresses, we're gonna cover business phones, and we're gonna cover actually listing your business online. All right. So for me, as far as business addresses, if you can have a brick and mortar, that's great, but a lot of us starting off, we don't have the capital for a brick and mortar, and a brick and mortar really may not be necessary because maybe we're making money online or whatever. So you know, if you can't do that, then you know, I recommend me personally a shared office space, a co-working space, or a virtual office, okay, or online address, or whatever you want to call it. You want to do residential address for your business because you're working from home, I don't recommend it. It can be done, but keep in mind that information is public and people will be able to pull up that information. As well, when you're going to get funding, it could be a hindrance with you pulling up an algorithm as a residential address. Okay, so I'm about to show you about virtual addresses, but as far as co-working spaces, those are local places that you can actually pull up on. And the key to getting a commercial address like that, when you have shared office spaces and stuff, is actually have a mailing unit, so your address is very specific. So if you're on 123 Main Street, not, you know, number A or unit A or number Z or whatever it is pertaining to that box, your mailbox, it actually makes it a legitimate business address. So let's just get into it right quick. So right here, family, we got Regus Virtual Office. Okay, so here's somewhere you can actually get a virtual office and business addresses. You just come in here, you can search your locations. Let's just see. Let's do something. Let me do something different today. Let me see. Houston, Texas, USA. All right. Might take a little time to pull up. It's doing this dance. I wonder if it's gonna give some prices, or it's gonna ask you to inquire. See, say from $3 a day. The picture's taking a while to load up. Tell you the address. You can inquire. So I don't know. Some of these companies, they put the prices up, and some of them they want you to actually email or talk to them so they can actually tell you more about the service and maybe even sell you on a service or whatever like that. So that's one company you want to look into. Regus, they're pretty well known and popular. But you know, you got to be careful, do your due diligence with dealing with any of these to make sure that they're a reputable service. I haven't used Regus, but I've seen a lot of people use them. Of course, I've heard more good than negative, but Alliance Virtual Offices is actually another company you might want to roll with to check out. And there's more companies in this. And you know, look, my channel, I'm not the all be all, family. So if y'all got some stuff y'all want to share with the family, y'all can drop down in the comments, and you know what I'm saying, we just hit a bill with one another, you know. So Alliance Virtual Offices, there's somebody, I almost went with them, but I actually went with a local company out here. And you know, I suggest if you're gonna go to a virtual office, look at the price. And look, you might benefit you to go network with some entrepreneurs at a shared office space or co-working space, and it might be around the same price. You can probably find some offices on Craigslist or something like that. You got different methods of finding offices in commercial places, yeah. So after you actually get your business EIN, you get your you get all your stuff together from the Secretary of State and all that, and you do got your business address and stuff, all that locked in, because you want everything to be the same something else you're going to need is actually a business phone number. Now, you can take calls on your cell phone to do business on your cell phones, but as far as registering the business online and filling out applications, you're going to want one dedicated number for that, okay? And most of the time, like I talk about in the Sam's Club video, when you're applying for that particular credit card, they're actually going to call or verify the business to make sure that you are authorized, that's a real business, and you're the authorized business officer or whatever that can apply for that credit. So with a lot of these programs, you can forward the phone call to the office or to your cell phone. I recommend having it on to your cell phone so you can always get your calls. All right, it'll be a little prompt, and you'll know when it's a business call. Matter of fact, you should be operating on a business phone from a business. You should have a business plan with one of these phone services, T-Mobile, Sprint, so on and so forth. All right. So, Global Voice Direct. Once again, I don't use Global Voice Direct, but from what I've seen, I believe they report to experience. That's why I'm showing you if you actually want to get something that reports, but they have a credit application, okay? And it says join now for only $149. So you probably have to pay $150 just to get the credit application to really get going. But if we just come over here, let me see. I don't know if they got prices. That's what I wanted to see. Here's a credit application. Right, so I just clicked on credit application, and right here you can see they got prices. Prices. So most popular, $24.95. It comes with a local, a toll-free number, mobile apps, 10 extensions, voicemail, fax, and email. I like cloud numbers or business numbers that have the fax with it, the electronic fax, and when you can send the fax and receive the fax. So that's a good way you can actually use that number as a fax number, and that way sometimes it's easier or quicker or better to fax stuff in. Sometimes it's best to send stuff certified mail, but that's another conversation. But just when you interact in business to business, some require faxing information over. All right, another cell phone company you can go with is RingCentral. And so you can see some of the plans and some of the prices here if you want to rock with RingCentral. Now, they got free trials. See how long their free trials are. 15 days, okay? So you could do that, all right? Or you can rock with a company like Freedom Voice. Once again, these are not the all-be-all. There are other companies. I've used Grasshopper before, but, you can use them, but with Freedom Voice and with Grasshopper, I think that if you're using like a 1-800 number, because on Freedom Voice you can choose the one, but let me select this plan to show you. You can choose a 1-800 number or a local number, but I think on the 1-800 toll-free numbers, you actually have to pay to get it listed, and I'm gonna show you that in this next slide or whatever. This next tab. But say if I choose a number, it's going to take me to the screen right here where I can choose a 1-800 or I can choose a local, and it shows you some of the pricing here, and it has a 30 days, no charge during free trial. After 30 days you will automatically be billed, okay? So you can try it free for 30 days. I use Freedom Voice, and I'm an affiliate for Freedom Voice, so when you see a link, don't be alarmed if you choose to go with them. I'm not telling you to go with them though. Alright, so when you're actually operating a business, you got your business phone, you got your business address, and you ready and you rolling. Now doing all that, of course, you want to go get your business bank account and fill out your business bank account with all your information, website, email, all of that. Once you get the phone number, you do all that. You actually want to list your business everywhere you can list your business for free. You're a legitimate business, so you want to go. You want to list yourself on a 411 directory. This place right here, listyourself.net. You can list your business for free, but keep in mind, like I said, some of these numbers in some of these places, like I know I think Grasshopper with the 800 number, and Freedom Voice works with the local number, but I think with the 800 number right there, if you get that, then it says get the listing directory assistance for free. So you can either do this for free, or you can do a paid version. So you see right here, you can just after clicking, you put the business, you put the category, and then what it's going to do after you put all your information, it says validate phone number. it's gonna say call me with a spoken code, call me, blah blah blah. Or if it says if you prefer not to validate your listing by automated phone, you may validate by making a $10 charge on your credit card. Okay, so you can do all this for free, most of this stuff here. Now as far as it comes to listing, so if you want to get you a Freedom voice number or your Ring Central, or you want to go with Global Voice Direct because they report supposedly, I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing. So because I don't use them. But you might want to just call them and verify that information, because it's either Experian or Equifax. I can't remember, but I think it's Experian for sure. So anyway, yeah, listyourself.net, it's free, and then what happens, you're gonna wait, a couple weeks or so, and after you list your business on the 411 directory with listyourself.net for free, I can't stress that enough. You're gonna dial whatever area code you're in, and you're gonna dial 555-1212. It's gonna take you to a directory, gonna ask you the city and state, and it's gonna ask you what business you want to connect with. Once that operator connects you to your business, because you're going to call and want to speak to your business, then when it starts ringing or whatever, that your business is listed on 411. So that's 555-1212 from listyourself.net. All right. You also want to come over to places like Bing Business, right? You just Google Bing Places for Business, and you just come over here and prove and verify your listing. You're going to go through all the steps to set up your business on Bing, and then you're going to be off to the races on Bing. Alright, so with Google, you just come to Google and Google My Business. You click on sign up and verify your business. So when you on Google, it's gonna you're gonna put, because that's how you get the Google reviews and people that's searching for you, gonna pull you up on Google. Alright, so once you do all that, they gonna send you something in the mail to verify your address, and you have like a little PIN code, and when you put in that PIN code, it's gonna verify that you're a legit business. Now people gonna leave you Google reviews and so on and so forth. So like I say, let me see if I got anything else. Now we're just gonna snap out of that. So look, family, it's very essential for you to get a good business address. I don't deal with the UPS and the FedExes, not the residentials. But like I said, I'm not the all be all. If y'all have any information y'all want to share in the comments, please do so. With that being said, I just want to keep the video simple. It's about 3 in the morning. I actually had to make this video 3 times because my foot has got messed up. So I'm just being straight to the point. And if you need free business credit monitoring, you can check the link in the description below. I am an affiliate to NAV, which I use to monitor my business credit. It's important to know your Paydex scores. It's important to know your Experian Intel score, whatever it's called. It's important to know your Equifax, all this stuff when you out here moving, trying to get funding. Okay. Keep in mind, you want to get your personal credit pimp tight so you can move with that, and then you want to get the business credit pimp tight so you can move with that. Because once you building and you moving and the cash is flowing, then you won't even have to worry about PG in your business. But starting out, it might take some time to figure out how to put the pieces together to maneuver. With that being said, too smart to be broke. I got the merchandise for anybody that support the channel for all this free game. Too Smart 30 in all caps. Too Smart, all caps, Smart 30. You know what I'm saying? That's the coupon code to get 30% off my t-shirt and my hoodies. You know what I mean? And if you want to rap with me, man, 30 bucks for 30 minutes. And we can jump on the phone, but I might start doing live or something so I can get take out some questions or something like that. But keep in mind, family, I'm telling you the real of what I know in my experience, but this is not the all be all. Now I'm not no guru. I'm still trying to put the pieces together and figure this thing out just like you. But I figure why not help some people in the process, man. Love y'all. Peace.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke.